It's the beginning of New Year, meaning it's time to take out the trash. Here are some of the movies that bored me to death, or they were so bad that they were hilarious, or they simply pissed me off. Number 13. Now, a lot of people like this movie, but I simply just don't understand the hype because when I saw it, this movie simply bored me to death. I'm talking about The Long Walk. This Stephen King adaptation was perfect opportunity for a quick 80-minute movie, but rather it goes on for way too long. It's repetitive and full of cliches. Only good thing was some of the performances, they were really solid, especially both lead and Judy Greer. She really makes her small screen time work. Outside of that, there is nothing in this movie that I liked, especially the ending was astronomically stupid. Number 12. What is worse, a bad movie by a bad director or a lame movie by an excellent director? I'm talking about The Running Man. What was the point of Edgar Wright directing this movie? There is absolutely nothing in this movie personality-wise which makes it special, which is very strange for an Edgar Wright direction. Only redeeming quality was Glenn Powell's energetic performance. Outside of him, there was not a single memorable character or even a moment. It was either bad or very, very generic. It really felt like Edgar Wright was just trying to cash in a check and that's it. Also, the ending happens off screen, which was extremely unsatisfying. Number 11. Now, this is an unfortunate movie because both of the lead actors had excellent chemistry throughout the movie, but outside of that, there is absolutely nothing good about it. I'm talking about The Gorge. I really enjoyed the first half of this movie, but when the actual plot starts, it becomes painfully predictable and generic. The movie tries to be too many things at once and none of it actually works. The ending, the villain, the twists, all of it we have seen 1,000 times before. The only compliment I can give this movie is that it never felt boring or lazy. But outside of that, the movie was not good. Number 10. Okay, it starts now. The first horror movie of the list, and be ready because there are going to be plenty more. This one is Megan 2.0. This one shoots itself in the foot by trying way too hard. They completely ditched the creepy horror angle and went with this weird Spy Kids Disney type comedy which did not work at all. The characters were also extra annoying this time. Story was whatever. New villain sucked. At moments, it can get so silly that we are talking Scooby-Doo levels of plot twists and character interactions. It's genuinely sad that they put in extra hard work and double the budget just to make it much worse. Number 9. I guess I completely wiped out this movie from my memory because when I was trying to make this list, I literally put it as that dinosaur movie. I'm talking about Jurassic World Rebirth. Every actor here is to collect a paycheck. The mutant dinosaur they kept hyping up in the trailer and the movie wasn't shit at the end. Any moment that felt even a little bit decent was just ripping off the old movies. I don't even know how they managed to make the flying dinosaurs boring. Like, not everything sucks in this movie. Also, a dude dies because of a sneaker wrapper, and movie tries to play that death as something very emotional. It was the funniest shit I saw this year, really. Number 8. I don't need to understand F1 races to know that F1 was a good movie. The same way, I don't need to understand American football to understand that Him was a terrible movie. What was this movie? No, seriously, even after finishing it, trying to make notes, I have zero clue what the hell did I just watched. Also, what is this obsession of every mid-budget movie now trying to be horror or having this weird, trippy angle to it? This is a sports movie trying to be a horror movie which visually looks like a cheap science fiction movie. Anytime this movie tried to be scary, I was simply laughing my ass off or just plain confused. Number 7. This is the first Mel Gibson movie I have ever seen, and looking at his filmography, I think it was a very bad choice on my part. It's time for Flight Risk. It's like a fever dream where a bald Mark Wahlberg is flying a plane and he has kidnapped this guy from the 70s show, who is, by the way, extremely annoying in this movie, so much so that when he gets unconscious in the movie suddenly becomes bearable. Not good, but at least now you can sit through it. During the movie, the cop and the guy from 70s show are so dumb at times that you kind of feel that, you know what, you deserve it. You deserve all the hell bald Mark Wahlberg is giving you. Number 6. For this one, I blame myself for not expecting this movie to suck. Like, after all, what did I expect from Five Nights at Freddy's 2? After the first movie, this time they took it as a challenge, like, oh, you thought the first one was bad? Well, wait till you see this one. You have the Hunger Games guy here with just one expression during entire film. Then there is this child character who was so annoying, I was just rooting for animatronics to win by the end. There's also this villain reveal at the end, which was so hilarious I almost fell out of my chair laughing. However, I really like the animatronics though in both movies. Whoever was responsible for this did an amazing job. Kudos to you. Number 5. Now this movie should get an Oscar for stretching a 10-minute story into a feature-length movie. It's time for The Strangers 2, baby. This movie, by the way, was an improvement upon the first one. It's improvement because it is more unhinged and even stupider. And that CGI boar sequence was one of the funniest shit. What takes the cake though is that the actress is actually legit trying hard. Like, she is trying to give this earnest, decent performance in middle of this train wreck of a stupid movie. Plus, now we also have some lore. They added these scenes with villain's childhood backstory, which adds nothing to the movie other than more comedy. And the best part is that they're also making a third one. My only suggestion to the director is more of ridiculous shit and less of this filler walking around scenes, okay? You have a masterpiece on your hand, don't butcher it. Number 4. So last year, I rewatched all the movies from this franchisee as an adult. And I am in love, baby. We're talking about I Know What You Did last summer. There was a challenge for this movie that can it be even sillier than the previous entry, especially that direct-to-DVD atrocity. And I think it does a good job. That twist killer reveal at the end was absolute goldmine. I also appreciate the inclusion of original cast so they can provide some healthy competition to new kids in terms of who can act worse. The only problem is there is still a little bit of downtime where the movie can feel boring. But for the most part, it was entertaining as hell. It's the perfect movie to watch with your buddy and laugh at how bad it is. Number 3. Do you know what is difficult to watch? A man who is obsessed with himself. So obsessed that he writes, produces, acts, and sings in the movie about himself, playing himself as himself. I'm talking about the masterpiece Hurry Up Tomorrow. This movie should come with a warning for secondhand embarrassment. What kind of bills Jenna Ortega has to pay that she took this role, I have no idea. But the scene where she kidnaps The Weeknd and makes him listen to his own music while torturing him makes everything worth it. There is this weirdly trippy dream sequence though, because of course there is. That sequence was the only time where this movie tortured me so much I had to use skip button. But outside of that, most of the movie, hilarious goldmine, perfect to sit down and enjoy with your friends and have a good laugh. Number 2. Now this masterpiece. What do I even say about it? This was one of my best movie watching experiences of 2025. The legendary Ice Cube stars in War of the Worlds. This is the only movie here that completes the full circle. There is not a single boring minute in this movie. It is more entertaining than many of the movies in my best movie list. It's not a joke. Ice Cube gives performance of a generation. Weeknd, my man, you gotta watch out. The competition out here is fierce. This dumbass overglorified Amazon advertisement where Amazon delivery drone saves the day during a sci-fi invasion is absolute masterpiece. I guess you could say that this movie is a complete package. Get it? Because it's made by Amazon and I call this movie a package. Number 1. Okay, it's time. This is the movie which made my blood boil. This movie pissed me off. I'm talking about The Electric State. This is a book by European artist named Simon, and the book is a very personal story of a girl and her robot companion. This book makes commentary on war, abuse of technology. It also uses VR goggles addiction as a metaphor for opioid crisis. It is a very dark and atmospheric book. The movie, however, turned this story into a dollar store Marvel knockoff about robots fighting each other. It's very ironic how a book criticizing capitalism has now fallen victim to it. This $320 million money laundering insult of an adaptation was genuinely tough to sit through simply because how angry it made me. They changed the story so much that now there is barely any resemblance to the book, except some design influences. This movie captures every single thing that is wrong with Hollywood. Shitty overpaid stars who can't act, arrogant directors and producers with no respect for source material, overblown budget, and no respect for audience intelligence. I hate this movie very, very deeply. If it was released on DVD, I would steal it from somebody just so that I can burn it down and there will be one less copy in the world. Screw Netflix and screw Russo brothers for making this movie. Seriously. And that's it. The Electric State is my worst movie of 2025. And with that, the list ends. Thank you for watching all the way through. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for your support. I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye, take care, and have some fun with fiction.